Hi, everybody. It's meteorologist Joe Cioffi here as we are getting ready for our Fires One newscasts for this evening for Long Island, New Jersey, and the Hudson Valley. So let's take a look at what we're looking at for days. First off, we still have this elevated risk for fire across the region, but one of the things that's different from today is the fact that the winds are not nearly as gusty. When you look at the futurecast wind gusts, there is really nothing out of the ordinary. The only thing is for Long Island is that with the sea breeze coming in during the afternoon and evening, sometimes that south wind can pick up to 30 miles an hour or more, and models don't always have a good plan on that. So as we go through Thursday, there's some gusts into the 20s. That's up there, but it's not like the other day, not like yesterday when we had gusts up into the 30s. And then as we move on beyond that, it looks ordinary for Friday because we have a front coming and showers, so brush fires shouldn't be an issue. You can see on the satellite how bone clear it is, wall-to-wall sunshine again today. I can't remember the last time we've strung together so many days where you can't even get clouds to develop. But you can also see out to the west the next weather system right there, and that's not exactly impressive, but it is producing some showers and storms across parts of Illinois, Missouri, back through Iowa, and Nebraska, and southeastern South Dakota. That's going to be the weather system that'll be coming eastward and moving through here. I don't know how much of that shower activity is going to hold together. I don't think it'll amount to anything more than 1/4 of an inch of rain total, and it'll probably be less than that. And then we have cool, dry air coming in for the weekend, and that looks pretty good as far as I'm concerned. So look at the futurecast model going through Friday, and we're using the NAM model today. And through tomorrow evening, we start to get into some clouds, so most of Thursday should be fine. And then you'll see by Friday morning, not too much happening. There's some shower activity that's out to the west. Friday afternoon, just about to get here, and then it moves in probably during late Friday or Friday evening. Models are a little bit slower in bringing the showers through here, so we'll go along with that, and hopefully everything will be out of here in time for the weekend. So with regards to tonight, we're looking at temperatures generally bottoming out in the low to mid 40s, except for the coldest spots. And we're looking at sunshine for tomorrow with temperatures up in the upper 60s to low 70s. It might get a little bit warmer in New Jersey in some places, especially away from the ocean. And that pretty much carries it. And one of the things we're looking at for next week, which will be interesting, I'm just going to shift over here to the European model. European has a very strong blocking pattern developing, and it shows a boundary zone setting up over and just to our south. Which might mean for a good soaking rain throughout much of upstate New York and New England if that were to work out. However, the GFS, which I'm going to switch to, has a weaker blocking signature. And let's put that up for you here. So what happens is that the boundary sets up well to the north. This is right. We're going to be in the 70s, well into the 70s, so maybe around 80 on Monday if this were the case. And then just a couple of showers go by, and then it turns colder and drier later Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then it has a couple of other weather systems that may or may not threaten later in the week. My confidence here is not very high. A lot's going to depend on the strength of the blocking pattern at the end of the day. So we'll have to watch and see which model has a better handle on what's going on up in the North Atlantic. I'll quickly jump over to the upper air so you can kind of see the difference here. You can see that blocking high on the GFS. Let me go back to Monday, and you can see it here on the GFS with a narrow vortex in eastern Canada, but it's far enough north that it keeps the next weather system just to our north. Whereas when you look at the European, it has a stronger vortex that's a little further south, so the boundary instead sets up right across southern New England, New York City and back over across northern Pennsylvania. So that's going to make a huge difference, because either you're going to be sitting in the 70s to near 80 with some sunshine, or you're going to be sitting with 40s and 50s and an onshore wind and a good soaking rain across upstate New York and into northern New England. So we're going to resolve that forecast issue over the next couple of days. So keep it tuned right here. Be sure to tune in to FiOS 1 News for all the latest forecasts. Jamie Booth is here, and she's covering the rest of the afternoon for Long Island, New Jersey. Michael Friedman is covering things for the Hudson Valley, and that's up until 5 o'clock, and then I got them all from 5 o'clock on. So be sure to stay tuned for all the latest.